Good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Tuesday evening's entertainment. It is, of course, our Monsters of Mayfair Chronicle, our Hunter the Vigil 2nd edition weekly game. We are up to, and I'm sorry, this has turned out awkward. It's like episode 6, but it's like the 8th session because of the session 0. One of our sessions was like split in 2 because the guys were dragging their heels, so it's a thing. But without further ado, I'll stop waffling and we will see what the group are up to. Let me just check. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm gonna unmute them and see what they're babbling on about.
Never have figured it out. But my real question though is like, why is the Hamburglar the only food-based criminal? Like, why don't we have a caviar arsonist? Why don't we have a fried squid mapper, a pickle pocket, a convicted melon?
Pickle pocket!
These are all crimes that can get you life in prison without possibility of parole. Like, help me out here.
You had that shit written down.
Did somebody come prepared today for random bullshit to present to everybody? Is that what happened?
Dang, you pretend like we're not always prepared for the random bullshit.
Yeah.
You are not prepared.
That's a for real question, though.
Jesus Christ.
But hey guys, how we doing?
He won't help you with me.
I don't know anymore.
The hamburger, isn't that the McDonald's? Isn't that one of the McDonald's characters?
Yeah, he's one of the McDonald's people, but like he's the only
He was the one with the
food-based
cape?
criminal we have.
Right. He had the
Like,
mask,
oh
the
my
hat, the
God.
cape.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, why don't we have a caviar arsonist?
I'll see your Hamburglar.
I saw you look down when you said caviar arsonist. I'm like, that bitch wrote this shit down.
If I didn't actually, that came out of a Facebook reel where this dude was stoned off of his ass on gummies and had actually written that down in his notes app on his phone while he was stoned off his ass.
I mean,
I love it.
I'll see your Hamburglar, and I will raise you Batman original series Condiment King.
Oh yeah, the Condiment King, that's true.
No, wait, Star Kid has the Holy Musical Batman, and there's one enemy that just does candy bar puns the entire time. It's great.
Alright, anyway, let's go.
hi chat.
She said it. Liquored.
I think talking to you guys is the only way I'm going to have any sense this evening that sounds somewhat sane.
Don't worry, Alice. We're all mad down here.
You're adorable.
Crickets.
But you know, we have no chemistry.
Was it the laugh?
Just put crickets in the chat. Like literally, that's the only comment. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Talking in
People
chat's
are
the only way I'm
listening
going to
like,
stay
what
sane,
the
and the only
fuck?
person talking in chat is Sass. I'm like, I can't get away. Cannot get away.
Oh, that was perfect.
Right.
Wonderful.
Let us very quickly recap what happened last session, because we actually surprisingly got a significant amount done, despite the fact that we had people dropping. All right, Alexa, how about you calm the fuck down over there? Jesus.
You act like you're surprised that we actually get shit done through all of our bullshittery.
I'm surprised that
Fine,
Alexa
fine.
pipes. Our Alexa's Australian, by the way, just in case I felt it was relevant. She just piped up halfway through what I was saying there, going, "I'm not quite sure how to help you with that." I'm like, "The fuck?"
Yeah,
It's
well,
the
how about you
Alexa.
shut the fuck up?
Do you like ask her the weather? She's like, look outside, you cunt.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Time to
it's
get
just how
ready
you
for
call-
school, dickhead. Like, yeah.
Like the name isn't even Alexa. It's just, oh, I cunt.
Yeah.
If I could.
This is computer. Shut up.
We're more than. This is an adult broadcast. It's fine. We'd already got it out of the way. Okay. Let's.
If it's not, it is now, bitch.
Yeah. So at
The enemy would have tried to kill me.
very beginning of last session, we caught up with what Vidoma was doing whilst they weren't there. Oh my god, why?
No,
This time. I didn't do it.
make me bully you.
Vidoma was doing when she was not there in the previous session, so we kind of figured that stuff out. Basically, there was a bit of back and forth. I thought my insult for sending you off to find yourself a husband to blacken your eyes was like a perfect kind of Victorian era. That's what they expect of that kind of.
Oh yeah,
life,
no,
but-
that was brilliant.
Yeah. Sorry,
I
Sass,
was
Sass
very
just didn't
pleased.
put it in the notes as well. I just wanted to mention it. Fuck you, Sass.
I probably didn't catch it entirely, and I'm not going to type something in like that I don't have the
It's
entire
okay.
context to.
I also had I had another insult as well, which I'd learned, which was about something to do with a canker, and it was good too.
Yeah, no, I was very proud of you. You made that brilliantly offensive.
I appreciate the things you do in your free time, Zang.
People think we do this like all improv stuff. It's like no, I spend a significant amount of my week prepping stuff.
It's like the day that I had like 4 tabs of Romany folklore, 2 tabs of Romany law, and 3 tabs on the history of baking soda.
Well, when I played Edith, I had a tab that was basically just Victorian slang that I could just throw in here and there. So
100%. Like, we dedicate to this shit.
Go.
All right, some
We
of us aren't
dedicate.
that classy. All right, Brad, just saying.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a
Some
sassy
of us are
comment here
trash.
from Sass in the notes. Some bullshit that made Sang sound smart or
Now
something.
before I throw a fucking sneaker at you.
Um,
Oh, make me come over there.
so, basically, there was a bit of back and forth. The family were blaming Vidoma for getting her cousins involved in the goings-on of the séance that was way back at the session 0, even though she was there at their behest and not the other way around. There was some emphasis that she's only there because of them honouring kind of an agreement to her father, who's no longer around, but she can quit any time, and it's like, yeah, we'll just make your life hell whilst agreeing to the bare bones of this roof over your head, keep you fed and paid kind of thing, whereas you can fuck off at any time and it won't be a smirch on our honor. That kind of vibe was where we were going with it. She did threaten to send her back to the caravans. Also meant, I think,
Which
she
is where
also,
my father's people are, so it's like, that would have been great.
yeah, I think there was also some insults about the mother being a harlot and potentially her as well. But either way, they got kept on.
It was spicy.
Yeah, it was very good. If you missed it, go back and watch just that bit. If it lasted in like a minute segment, I'd put it up as a short. But it was a bit longer than that. Suffices to say that we did that, and I think that was almost the time we had with Sass last week, who literally was there to take notes and comment. Unfortunately, they had to go and do some real life shit. I don't know, some birthday party or something.
yeah, I mean, fucking
Priorities,
fiance had to have a
right?
birthday. Jesus Christ.
I mean, they get one every year. Fuck's sake.
Sorry, my anniversary was yesterday.
Hey, happy anniversary to you both.
Cool.
Nice.
Weird to believe it's been 7 years and he hasn't killed me yet.
I was going to make a comment. I was going to make a comment about you both still breathing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut Brad off. What did you
No,
say?
it's okay. He hasn't fed me to pigs. I haven't built a catfish pond. It's fine.
I have more witness to the adoration you two have for each other. It's not a surprise.
Listen,
Cheers
as someone
to
who's spent a significant amount with you two, I am also surprised.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We then shifted the scene over to Clara, who was off to the St. Mary's, where they had a interaction with their Mother Superior. Essentially, there was a bit of back and forth about them feeling guilty about having to do things that they had kind of promised not to or wanted to leave behind. And the Mother Superior was kind of like, well, you know, given your line of work, it's like, was it in self-interest or for the benefit of others? Was it for the greater good? And differentiating that between that's the evil done for the good of others is not evil, I think was the words that the Mother Superior basically TLDR'd there. We then switched over to Silas in the workshop. Clara was sad reading Latin. Vidoma came back, was trying to take care of others. Found out about the eyes. There was a bit of back and forth there. You also crafted some weapons, some silver fist weapons for Vidoma as well, I believe, at that point.
Yeah, we needed something to do.
Yeah. The group then were like, cool, let's go check out the East End in the East End, which was the pub in the not so East End of London, which is more centre right. But as you were leaving, you saw a well-dressed individual who was there to take your measurements for outfits for a certain masquerade ball, which is not tomorrow night but the night after, which you have an invitation for. There was a bit of a eye roll. I don't need fancy clothes, but we'll kind of just go with it. It also conveniently removed Enid from the situation for the time being. You'll head over to the East End, which is actually more, as I've said, off-centre of London, near the Tower of London and London Bridge. You arrived. Silas spent a little bit of time scouting the area, found that there was two somewhat sus areas, one in the under one of the arches of the bridge, which was kind of like boarded up as a storehouse, warehouse, that kind of thing, and there was like a grate in the street that stood out. You head into the bar, where Clara's "oh no, they're watching me" radar went off, looking up to see the source of the individual, which they can do if the source was a vampire, revealing an individual upstairs observing the group. I believe some drinks were acquired, and then you went upstairs. What's ABCs? Just a breakdown of...
Silas needed his help with ABCs. He didn't know what I stood for.
That's true. Okay. So you met with this individual who was a little bit creepy. The aura they were giving off was quite nasty. It was that sickly sweet smell of rot and decay, as well as some, let's say, infestation of bugs, to the point where there were flies actively crawling on the outside and inside of the individual's eyes as you were observing them. I probably should have made you do a
con check.
I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. It's not humanity check in this.
Resolve.
Yeah, it's something that begins with an I, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's
Integrity.
Integrity. Thank you. That's the word. Yeah, that check. But we'll be getting you to do one of those quick, smart anyway. You had a bit of back and forth, found out that he was essentially already fed. You offered a mutual, we won't fuck with you, you don't fuck with us, we just want to trade information. You piqued his curiosity, and you essentially found out that his kind doesn't have anything to do with the recent corpses. Judging by your line of inquiry, you should be following the stench of wet dog, and he seemed quite shocked that you had not picked up on it. Looking over his shoulder to the street below, as he said so, you asked about what the reference to the dark gift may be in one of the letters that you'd found previously, which was he said it's probably the embrace, or essentially being turned. Vidoma kind of theorizes that Hyde might be trying to mix werewolf and vampire, or lichen and kindred blood, to create something better from the both of them. And you guys kind of, you parted ways somewhat amicably, even though Silas did pickpocket and hand back a locket, although you didn't spend much time looking at it. Before he jumps off the side of the building, though, he did ask if you had found your Merlin, or did your Merlin find you? And before you could answer, jumped off. Heading down the stairs, Silas had his specialized going on, and I think Vidoma still had your aura going at the same time. Which basically pointed out that at least 15 of the patrons in the bar had a weird aura that kind of matched Silas to an extent, which essentially meant human but not quite. They all also had a mark on their hand. It was a stylized skull. You decided to leave that well enough alone, headed to the bridge, down into the sewers, and for a while followed the path which led you to some clanking chains in a secluded area, and there was a creature shackled to them, growling and snarling. And that's pretty much where we ended things last session. So I can get rid of those notes. Now, before we do jump into things proper, we need to get through admin. So, first of all, you will get a beat for being here. Congratulations. So, you get that. If you didn't mark it off from last session, there was a single group beat from Silas's expert crafting role. So, feel free to take that too. Sorry. My throat is somewhat dry today. So there we go. Did anyone get any of the aspirations? Sorry, that's what I was going to ask.
One of my aspirations was to pick a rich person's pocket.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you definitely got that.
Mine was to fix my internet and not show up to session.
I mean, nailed it. Nailed it.
Technically, I got my cheap one, which is clean something. Because I got forced into a day of not even leaving the house.
Sure. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Please get rid of your cheap ones. If you have a
that
cheap
was my
one.
only one.
That's fine.
I haven't completely finished either of the ones I had for long, which is figure out what the fuck with these auras and get out of current employment. I haven't completely finished either of those.
No, but you are certainly on your way with them.
For both.
Yeah. I would say also, before I forget, Tato is the beneficiary of the group's nomination for Beat from last session as well.
Why?
Don't ask me. I'm just a messenger.
That's dumb.
It might be because I mean you kind of did have like a huge chunk of the first third of last session, so you know maybe you used to do that. It's fine. Okay. If you did meet any of your aspirations, feel free to drum up some new ones to either be short, long, it's up to you. And we can get right into things. So, Enid, apologies. You are otherwise disposed elsewhere, shopping, spending money, and being a noble lady at this point in time. You can let me know specifics if you're wanting to do anything whilst you are separated from the group. Everyone else, I will need a integrity check, please. Now, it has been a while, so let me just double check. I think it is just resolve composure with these, wits composure, one of the two. I can check in just a moment. Oh, I just saw it. There it is. It's integrity. Okay. Okay, so it is a resolve plus composure check. Now this is because as you arrive down into the sewers, just to recap, attached to these chains is the hulking form of a creature that is not man, but not wolf. Snarling, frothing, raging against these chains is a creature that is something of both. The very sight of which, even if you are expecting it, fills your very core with a fear. This is a pure predator-prey instinctual reaction to this ferocious form in front of you. Please go ahead and give me your resolve plus composure.
I think I've faced worse out there. I've seen this kind of thing with a bunch of engines out there in Americas.
God damn, you rolled really well.
My aunt is worse.
I rolled 4 dice and got 4 successes.
That'll do. You
Dad,
rolled
is
very
that
well,
you?
actually. Yeah. When you recover from the momentary fear of seeing this creature up close, you begin to notice that the shackles that bind it are cutting into its flesh. It is scarred, almost as if it has been gnawing at its own to get away from these restraints. The creature once again will howl, snarl with frustration, and look at you all in a deep, gravelly, husky voice. It will address you, say, You smell familiar to me. I did not think you would put your lot in with those that would bind me here.
Is he talking to one of us in particular?
Archie.
Oh.
No. Archie doesn't know, though, that
No,
this
he doesn't,
person was
no.
a werewolf. So I'll just... first of all, can I do some sort of roll to see if I understand who this is?
Yes. It's not... I'll tell you now, it's not who you think it is, but they're affiliated.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're on the right track, though. So...
It's the Popo.
The pawpaw.
The Popo.
Wee woo 5-0.
It will.
The constabulary.
It's a recollection. So what would your recollection
Never mind.
fall under?
It's weights. I know that much. It's probably intellect.
I do have to state clearly that I am aiming.
I understand.
With streetwise, maybe.
I don't know about streetwise.
If it's
I would
it's not getting
say.
fast.
Yeah, kind of. You know what? Let's go with wit. Yeah, we go wit streetwise if you want. That works. Unless you have an argument for something else. I was
No,
kind of looking at
that.
occult, but or investigation perhaps. But I don't think either of those.
We all know about his investigation.
I was going to say, but I don't think that particularly gives you any any favors or anything.
I'll spend a willpower for funds.
Mhm.
Dang it, I was hoping to get a crit.
It was very close.
Mm-hmm.
The voice, although slightly altered, deepened, more gravelly, animalistic, sounds very similar to, obviously not your associate Sally Turlow, but she has a brother, John Turlow.
And do I know the brother? Obviously, because I'm recognizing his voice.
Yeah, I mean, these are the people you work with sometimes on your dodgy missions outside of your own crew. So these are kind of the you know Sally as a member of the Iron Fangs gang. Essentially, they help run some of the warehouses, the docks, like.
Okay,
They're
that's fine.
they're
I
a
rolled
little
quite
bit-
high on my composure, so I'm going to say in retort, blimey, governor, I didn't expect you to be a stinking mutt either, but here you are. But also, we didn't do this to you. We were just following the tracks. So, what are you doing here?
Now's time to do something else you don't want to do. Roll me a composure plus persuasion.
Composure
You can.
plus.
I can.
Persuasion.
I'm happy to accept any other of the.
Oh, because I'm
socials.
trying to convince him.
He
Okay, I can
doesn't
try and
want to
turn it into
confirm,
intimidation
like-
by.
Yeah.
I'm going to threaten not to leave him there essentially, or not help him
Okay.
if you don't give us
Do
the
you wanna
information.
manipulate
So,
him?
but well, I want to use intimidation because I have good intimidation. So I'm trying to be like on that
Okay.
roll. But I'll do manipulation, intimidation at least.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to try. Yeah, that sounds right. Manipulation is quite low, so I'm not trying to beef it. But I'm going to say something along the lines of, "We didn't put you in here, but I've no reason to take you out unless you don't give us information." Tim, are you going to do it? No. I'm clicking it. I swear to God, I'm clicking intimidation like 12 times.
As
All
the
right.
trained gunman, can I assist another by just being this menacing presence in the background?
You can, but you don't need to.
Okay.
He's got his. We can assume
Sorry,
you
I
have
rolled
been.
it before you.
It's alright. Story-wise, that works. Like, you are training a gun on him, and he can probably smell or taste the caps on your bullets in the air.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to know?
Who put you here?
was tracking a creature. Something not entirely of this world. I do not expect you to understand my reasoning here. Know that we have an obligation, a calling to hunt that which should not be. The creature that I was tracking was something. And he kind of almost, like, you almost hear him chuckle, but it would be like a, huh, something worse than me. He'll kind of, like, really, like, bare his teeth and kind of, like, angle his head in. If you can imagine such a thing. It was not one of us.
Yeah, we didn't get the vibe that it might be one of you. We were also tracking the same thing.
The creature is cunning. It is not alone in its endeavors. It has its own pack.
Oh, that makes sense.
Minions that do its bidding.
I'm just going to look to Silas now, because I'm not the questions guy.
First question is actually to the GM, not to the monster.
Okay.
To mine eye, what does this entity appear to be?
Because of your devil eyes?
Because of my devil eyes, I do declare it is just a work of thaumaturgy.
Let's have a quick look. Do you remember what page in the book the devil eyes were on offhand?
150 something, I think. Rattling this off the top of my head.
All the endowments, all of the endowments.
I want them. I'm saving up only for the endowments for thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Silas is actually going to be present in the next future games, and it's just he went the long way.
Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Is that correct?
Close. One, two, two.
Somehow I managed to get a mica trip. Hunter gains an overlay of his normal vision into the
Yes.
twilight. He can see ephemeral entities, and they cannot interact with them. They also gain a chance to see things that would otherwise be invisible, such as a vampire using the power to make itself invisible, or an incensing one using Amon's water, or provoking the clash of wills. If a hunter has the unseen sense mirror, they can forego being spooked.
Okay, so with your curiosity eyes, you will see that I did get
What
this.
do you see with your curiosity eyes?
Oh, I'll just pop this down on there for you, just for the lols. The chains that he is shackled to are glowing with an energy that originates from two large buckles, essentially, on the wrists of the creature. These buckles are they have a bunch of runes on them, and the runes have both, it seems, a spattering of blood upon them. These particular runes that have been touched by the blood are glowing to your eyes. To everyone else, not so much. But the power that these runes emanate are all the way along these chains. They run their full length, and this creature is held by them.
Okay. My next question to mine eyes, is this entity alone?
In the immediate vicinity, you do not see anything else.
Excellent. We will also take a moment to look behind us, down either line of the sewer.
Same.
Excellent, excellent.
Enid says hi.
I knew you were a fucking spook. Fucking witch.
Rude.
I think that Silas, because this is a massive creature, supernatural, he's going to assume that it is supernally aware of things. I think he's going to make a subtle show of his eyes tracking where the power from on the chains goes to. Well, first of all, pleasure to meet one of your kind. Last time I heard an inkling was a good old medicine man back home. So I can appreciate you doing your thing. Your dedication to your goal is a beautiful thing to me. Now, if I might start by saying, I once heard, well, I read in a letter, to be honest with you, about a object that prevents the change. Are you not able to turn back into a person to slip your bonds, sir? Or ma'am, I don't want to make assumptions here. I'm not educated as to the taxonomy.
Does he have a big
Oh yeah, massive.
monster girlies? Yay!
It might be a hyena, you never know.
True.
Fact.
I am not able to change my form.
Would you normally?
He's gonna look at Archie briefly. Maintaining this form for a long period of time is not in my interests.
That would be yes. You said that you were hunting. Did you manage to get eyes on your prey?
I followed it here, and then was overpowered by it. Even in this form.
If you would be so kind to describe it for me, please.
Quick moose horns, none is awake and en route.
Cool.
And while you're thinking about this, I do wish to declare that one of my compatriots wants to help you if you are of a commiserable nature. I have no intention of hurting you as long as you don't intend to hurt people. There's a monster out there.
Vadoma, like, slightly leans out from the side and waves when he says, one of us actually wants to help as long as you're chill. Like, leans out and waves and then just leans back behind him.
I am in... My ability to hunt has been impaired. This creature what chance do you think you would have? You have none of my gifts. If it can overpower one such as me, like this, and he'll kind of like rattle against the chains, what hope do you think you have?
Well, my dear friend, if I'm going 1v1, probably none. But that's kind of the difference on it. I'm hunting with a pack, which can include you if you feel so inclined at a later date. But remember, a pack can bring down far greater foes than any one unit of that pack. It reminds me of an old engine capability, hunting whole herds. They run them into a canyon. Sometimes run them off a cliff and let, Mother Nature handle it. After all, gravity will remind every entity there is that she is their bitch. So there's more to this than just 1v1. Mind you, you do appear to be an absolute formidable force of nature, my friend. But you don't have to fight it alone. Are you able to put the fangs away long enough to fight with fellow hunters?
The creature. I do not know its name.
What's its name?
I do not know its name.
Okay.
It is hulking.
Got it.
It is malformed.
Interesting.
It is filled with a hatred and rage. And a
That's exploitable.
malice lurks beneath its eyes. Its dead eyes.
So large, rage-filled, probably clever.
Malformed.
Indeed. Was it faster than you? Because big normally says it's not quick.
It was deceptively fast for a creature of its size.
Well, to me, there are creatures out there that are big, fast, cunning, rage-filled. And normally what we do is we make very particular devices and traps in order to help us limit their capacities. Whether it's...
You still put your gun at it, by the way?
At his foot, yes.
Okay.
I went from center mass to I'm about to plug you in the fucking heart to down to his foot. Like, if you jump at me, I'm going to take a limb off. I think it would be... In Silas's mind, it would be disrespectful not to treat this entity as if it was continually dangerous. This is a Chronos form werewolf. If I'm like, oh, yeah, you're just cool. No. This is sitting down to tea with a Wookiee.
This is their war form. Yeah. I can't... They have a different name for it in Chronicles, but it's Garu, I think it is.
Correct.
Cronus.
But it is full like animalistic, bestial, and yeah.
So, to me, it seems like you're fairly receptive to the idea of a nice pack hunt, if albeit a temporary pack and hunting party. Am I to believe that?
You release me from these shackles, and I agree not to hunt you. I need to return to my pack.
Will you also agree that if we meet each other and we're all fighting this monster, we'll walk away from this with mutual health?
I can agree that I will take no part in any harm that comes to you should we cross paths again. I do not speak for the... He'll kind of tilt his head a little bit. I do not speak for the master of my pack.
Well, I do hope that you'll say a kind word. At least. At the very least. Does that sound satisfactory to you, sir?
It is certainly certainly preferable to being stuck here, being lettered, leeched upon.
Well, enemy, oh mine enemy. Let's make sure that you get out of here okay. Now, I'm going to have my team back up to one side. Do you think you could take the other? That way you can make your escape and we all go home happy. After all, you are still a very dangerous entity, my friend.
Release these shackles and you will see that I am less fearsome.
Alright. Everybody back up, please, just in case he decides to try to bite my head off. And provided that the group is happy to make room, and they can blow this guy apart at a distance while he's mauling me to death, I will
Melee!
slowly and happily clean the markings off of the source of the shackles'
You
power.
clean the blood off the shackles? Okay.
Slowly, surely, meticulously. I can see that shit. I have the devil eyes.
You can. Okay. You begin to clean the blood off of the runes, and as soon as you touch these shackles, you feel a tingle of power. Nothing nasty, but like almost like static. You know, you touch it, you can feel the hairs on your arms kind of rise. There is power, energy here.
Not today, Satan. Trying to get this person free. Be gone, demon.
You clean the blood off, and the runes power down. As soon as they do so, the beast's form diminishes to that of a human, male, slightly dark, I'm going to say slightly tanned skin. And Archie, you will recognize the form of John Turlow, Sally's brother. I'll take away the wolf.
Because I'm hungry like the wolf.
Yes.
And without any form of ceremony, Silas is going to begin removing the chains from their mounting, and he's going to take these fuckers. Yeah, these are mine now.
He will kind of, as he changes back to human form, he will kind of like collapse and kind of catch himself on the wall. You can see that his whole body is covered with lacerations. They don't look quite as deep as they did when he was in like his full bestial form, but they do. In fact, give me any one of you who is so inclined. You can give me an intelligence medicine check. Oh dear. The music has stopped, guys. Sorry.
Not for me.
It must just be mine. Must have disconnected. But it wasn't me disconnected because I could still see and hear all of you guys. These cuts look as though they have been deliberately placed to collect vitae, essentially, from this individual. Why is that being so difficult? What the hell? Alright, watch together. You be difficult. Apologies. But yeah, it definitely looks as though these wounds are deliberate. There we go. These wounds have been inflicted by sharp, perhaps crude blades.
Now, dare I say, I have held up my end of this Faustian bargain. Are we good, or are we supposed to kick box now?
You kind of like look up and Archie.
Hey.
I hope this doesn't mess with our business relations.
No, it just opens up new inventory.
Archie, I didn't know you were a werewolf.
I'll let Sally know.
Oh, I think you would know if I was a werewolf. No. I know these people in the before times. I don't know why I'm suddenly talking like you, but...
I understand the American
No,
accent.
Governor,
is very-
I know these people from before all this, and now that I'm aware that they're aware that we're aware that they're aware, I can just sell more expensive things to them, so I'm fine.
You turn to you, Silas, as well.
Tell your sister I said hey.
Of course. And this goes without saying, but the less you speak of this, the better.
Speak of what?
Brother, I don't give a fuck what you are as long as you're not trying to kill me or the people I care about. We're good.
As long as they stay within their spheres.
I get it.
He will look at the shackles that you've so hastily collected and do not feel good knowing that they are out in the wilds.
Well, you are entirely entitled to purchase them from me at a reasonable rate, good sir. I'm joking. If your people ask for it, by all means, I'd be happy to turn it over. But I will have to ask your people, not just me handing this to you, because a naked man walking through London with shackles is not a good look, my friend.
You'll see, since you've been talking as well, you'll see some of his wounds have begun to kind of recede. Like, he still looks fucked up, but not quite as much as a few moments ago. You know, this is... And he'll kind of smile and look at you and be like, this is not my first rodeo. Keep those shackles. If you're hunting this creature, they may be the only thing strong enough to restrain him.
Well, I appreciate that little tidbit.
Well, the wounds healing answers my question. I was going to ask if he's been cut, are there any medical supplies nearby?
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Now, to this effect, I've asked quite a few questions of you. Do you have any questions for me, us?
If I do, I know who to send to ask them. But for now, I will say this. Be wary, for that which you hunt may also be hunting you. I have been hunting for years, and it was able to trap me. I'm ashamed to say it, but with relative ease. Do not be deceived by this creature's size, mass. It is fiercely intelligent. I will put in a good word with the boss for you.
It would be my pleasure to help design tools to enhance the ability to deal with this monster. And I'm sure I can speak for the rest of my group. What's causing you trouble is causing us trouble, and we can make it a better place for all of London if we take this thing out.
I hear you. But it's not my call.
I know, but plant the seed and let it grow. Oh, and here, and he's going to take his coat off and offer it to the naked man.
Thank you. I
You're
will see
welcome.
it returned. It's a good coat.
It is. And I figured that the local constabulary not fucking with you is a good thing for them.
You would be correct.
See, we can be amenable. Now, there's probably some evil spirit watching us have this conversation is going to rat us out before too long, so if nobody's got any other questions, happy trails, my friend.
He'll stop and sniff when you say that and be like, I'm not so
Oh,
sure.
I already looked. I can't see any of them.
He'll sniff you a little bit and be like,
It's thaumaturgy. It's magic. They're not real devil's eyes. It just looks that way.
be mindful when using such things.
Does that mean I can enlist your aid in discerning if they are corrupted things for the next couple enhancements I plan to get? I would love to make sure that I'm admiring the etiquette.
No.
At least you're honest.
That's not my...
The Doma behind him just fucking told you they were cursed.
They're not cursed!
Just be mindful that that does not become you.
Working on it.
Cursed.
Cursed. This is cursed. That is cursed.
Now get out of here, you scamp. Enjoy your evening.
He will begin to walk away, and he will put his arm briefly on Archie's shoulder as he walks past. I'll say hi. And then he'll carry on. Okay.
And the moment he's out of supernatural earshot, Archie!
What?
Bark, bark, wolf, wolf. Growl, growl.
How was I supposed to know? I didn't even know that side of the world existed last time I saw him. We have
Yeah.
a business arrangement with the group.
So, on your family, you didn't know?
I don't know.
Does anybody else have supernatural lineages that we need to be aware of? I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade here, but when it comes down to it, it's nice to know. I'm a dead man, so hey, it works out.
Yeah,
Not an
they're
actual dead
related
man,
to
I just
me,
gotta-
They're just an acquaintance.
Just an acquaintance. I mean, was there any, looking back across your history with these individuals, is there any kind of inkling, like, did you like notice an abundance of fleas at any time, or did you?
I think back. I was like, well,
More
you know,
than normal.
hindsight is a big thing.
No dogs were extra growly around or nothing.
You know what? You
They
don't
did have
remember
this one.
You don't remember seeing that many dogs, actually.
No,
And the one you did see, it was a big dog. Like, big.
you know, in hindsight, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Hindsight's always 666, isn't it? And he just blinks at him.
Mm-hmm.
with his fucking crow's feet eyes.
Right, so we have discovered this evening, 1, the name of the organization supplying a lot of the trouble. 2, we found the source of the werewolf blood that they were getting. 3, we have located one of the artifacts present, the one that prevented the change, which is nice. Rattle, rattle, rattle. What else have we pulled from this delightful evening of magical mysticism? They're going to make books about this shit, like Werewolf in London or some shit.
Well, it's strong.
Fast, devious, intelligent. That's important. It's not just a rageaholic monster.
Would potentially suggest that Hyde himself is using the formula he is creating.
That is a distinct possibility. And Silas is talking while searching the area just to make sure he gets everything.
Of course he is. Give me your investigation check.
I would like to make you 2 separate rolls. We'll
Okay.
do, is wits or is it intelligence?
Either. I'm fine with either.
All right, and turn off medicine, activate investigations, because it's not just a blind roll. Hiya, nothing. And then following that, I would like to look at this area as if I was a criminal. And where would I hide something if I am trying to do the larcenists thing?
Okay. What roll do you want to make? I'm
Larceny.
guessing larceny. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And a dex,
Wait.
I'm assuming.
We could do Dex. Oh, I'm kind of looking, kind of using my brain about this one, but I can use Dex.
What are you trying to do?
Scout the area.
Go
so-
through the area as if I was trying to hide something using larceny specifically.
Oh, do you want some help?
Oh, please, I would appreciate that.
How do you do a help roll again?
You make the roll.
You roll.
They add dice per success. So
Cool. What's the roll? Did you say
You-
Dex larceny?
I did say dex larceny, but I think Silas was after some intelligence or wits plus larceny.
I can do Dex. It's okay. But...
No, I know you
I
want
can
to
do wits,
dex.
so it's okay.
Yeah, you do the wits plus larceny to come at it from a different perspective, and we'll get dex plus larceny from Silas. With
Okay,
your
I'll
number
do
of
wits plus
successes.
larceny.
Okay.
I rolled 8 dice and got 1 success. Are you kidding me?
So give me your dex plus. Yeah, you got it. Cool. Wow.
Mine help.
Well, a lot of dice with only to get 2. Damn.
Uh-huh.
You do a thorough search of the area, combined with Archie's senses about the situation. This is a cell, little more than a cell. There is nothing here. Any tools that they've used, anything else that they were using to, draw blood or any of that. In fact, in the water you will find a smashed vial. I'll say that. But little else. Everything else will be taken with them.
Oh, good. So we'll take the smash file just in case we might find something crazy with the Merlin. I would like to do the opportune thing and collect as much werewolf blood as I can if any got on the stones. I don't care if it's dry, desiccated.
Yeah, you'll be able to get some. Let's just say
Excellent.
enough to get a sample or two.
Excellent. I know what I'm going to make using this. Here, werewolf blood.
Okay. What's the plan?
I leave that up to the group as a group decision.
I was gonna say it's nighttime, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You know what we should have asked? If there's like a specific time they show up to like drain him or something? Now that I'm thinking about it, it'd be an opportunity to lay an ambush.
Insight.
Insight?
Hindsight.
Oh, hindsight. Sorry, I was like, insight check.
He's gonna lean out. I know you can still hear me. You're a werewolf after all. What time did they show up in order to like drain you dry?
You don't get any response.
Yeah, he's on his way out. I know you hear me.
You did notice
Cheeky
that
bastard.
he didn't have a watch on.
Yeah, and he's also pretty dark down. They're probably gonna do it. If they're smart, they'll do it either at the beginning of the night or the end of the night. He didn't seem to have any really fresh wounds. He had wounds.
Correct.
So they probably get him just soon. What the fuck are you flipping me off?
Oh, not you.
Okay. My guess is they do it before sunrise, shortly there before. Do we want to wait and ambush just in case they decide to show up?
Bill, we are a little unprepared.
True, but if we leave and they don't find him here, they're not coming back this way again.
You know where 15 of them are right now.
Anybody feel like burning down the East End?
Which you could take as, well, we know where they are, or you could take as, well, there's 15 of them. I'll leave that to you.
Take it as both. We know where they are. Oh, there's 15 of them.
Right, so let's head home. Let's reconvene, get some rest, make some special bullets, and we can come back and just murder everybody in the East End.
I don't know if I will be around much tomorrow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I need to pay someone a visit.
Outstanding. Well, you are allowed to visit who you wish to. So let's head out of here so that way, because right now is a perfect opportunity that as we're leaving, they're like, oh, gonna collect werewolf blood. So let's head out. Let's not cause ourselves some trouble. And let's go home. And probably take the long route home, make some wrong turns. And he's going to put his sunglasses back on and presumably head that way, because nobody else is saying no.
Okay.
Yep.
Archie, do you want to do some fancy drive shit to see if you would lose a tail if you had one?
Oh, why not?
Why not?
Wits and drive, right? Because I'm trying to lose someone.
Sure. Why not?
Makes sense to me. Boom, boom. Not really concealing the results. Okay, good. Just do that as a roll. And hopefully that's good enough.
You're pretty convinced that if you did have a tail, you successfully would have lost them, given the route that you went. Okay, you return to the sanctum. Let's take a mid-session break at that point. It's conveniently timed. Figure out what you're going to do next. I'm going to pop the ads and stuff up. And I'll be right back.
This is some good shit.
I'm not dead anymore.
Welcome back.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I woke up a half hour before the game was supposed to start, looked at my clock, and was like, I can sleep for 15 minutes.
1 hour later.
An hour and a half later.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a second. Wait.
Hi, Sass.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi, Aiden.
Well-eyed.
Hi, Quinn.
Hi, Ide.
I said hi.
Hi.
Waving at both people.
I was waving at Quinn, and I look over out of the corner of my eye, and I just see Nate waving.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. Okay, you gonna go sit with Daddy?
Hi.
You gonna go sit with Daddy?
Do you want to get some shorts or pants on it and go out?
I want some shorts.
You want some shorts?
Yeah, sure.
Some in his
I want to give you a hug.
Oh, you wanna give me a hug? Okay, come
Yeah.
here. Thank you, my boy. You wanna kiss?
Yeah.
Mwah. Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Bottom drawer.
Man, I think I screwed up my tailbone when I fell out of the shower.
You fell out of the shower.
That was a couple of weeks ago.
Huh? Did I just miss that conversation?
It happened on a Friday, I'll give you that.
Okay.
But like, in the shower, slipped, fully fell out of the shower, like almost like feet over head style.
Oh my god.
Landed on my side. My back butt cheek was all bruised. For some reason, the opposite side along my rib cage was bruised, even though that didn't hit anything.
Mm.
Tater.
Yes. Oh, nice. It sounded good.
It's so good. It's so good. However, I think me and Nate drank every single one at the local gas station, so now I don't have one anymore.
No. I've been trying to find the Alani again, the Alani this year, and I just can't find it anywhere.
The Witch's Brew one?
Yeah.
I will bring you as many as I can on Sunday. It'll probably
I don't
only
have
be
to do
like
that.
one or two, but I could bring you one. No, because I know we have them at my work.
I know, but still. You don't gotta do that.
I was gonna bring you one of the bad apple monsters, and then can you guys tell I've been having sleeping issues recently?
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay.
It's the time of the year.
Yup. Mood! I'm approaching it, but I'm not there yet. Fuck!
Wait, where's the GIF that perfectly describes me and Tater? Hold on. There it is.
Yes. I have that as a soundbite on me and Gibbs' stream.
I love that.
And it's one of the ones you can use for channel points too.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's basically free.
I was I was at work the other day and I was re-listening to all the songs from that show and from Hell of a Boss.
Mm-hmm. Cotton Candy did not need to slap as hard as it did.
Especially given that the character is voice acted by a famous singer, but the song is not sung by that singer.
Yep. Yeah, Cotton Candy did not need to slap that hard, but God, it does. Zang, you peed too long and you missed the kid. You can't hear me. Who am I kidding?
Hello.
Hi.
Is back.
Welcome back.
So
You peed too long. You missed child.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nice, okay.
It was more than piss. What can I say?
How fucking dare you?
have
Maybe
to
if you
shit,
don't
have
drink
to
coffee
shit.
at fuck all o'clock at night.
It's a tea mug, okay?
Sure.
Has coffee in it,
Bullshit.
but it's a tea mug. Okay?
Uh-huh, yeah. I know. You cannot bullshit me. I can smell the caffeine.
Yes.
If anyone could, it would be Tater.
I agree. 110%. 110%.
There's more caffeine in that bloodstream than red blood cells.
That's not fair. I have low iron.
I am one to talk.
So, is everyone back?
More caffeine in my blood than white blood cells in yours.
Yep.
Sorry for the delay. I'm wearing a compression shirt and had to give myself an insulin shot.
No, you're good, dude.
I must confess, I have never believed that an article called clothing could make somebody feel like a badass. So I've been wearing a compression shirt just to see what it's like. Like, I am a buff motherfucker.
It just make me look fat.
I have compression socks. Like, they don't do much. They just make my leg look skinny. That's about it.
I have compression leggings from when I did derby. Those. But a compression shirt and I just look fat.
Compression pants make your butt look nice.
Compression pants go brrr.
No, I'm not going to wear compression pants. I'll be coughing all day long.
Okay. We return to the sanctum. It is late at night. You guys have all, with the exception of the socialite, have borne witness to something incredibly supernatural. I'm assuming that those of you who stay at the sanctum are staying there for the evening. The rest of you are fucking off where you normally go. Unless there is something further to be discussed.
Indeed, is there something further to discuss? He says as he's putting the chains away in a lead-lined box. Because if I start my therapy, I'm not going to be reachable.
Is Enid at the sanctuary now? Or is she still
Enid,
off?
where are you?
If it's late, I feel like she made a promise to herself to be home a little bit later the next night since she was out so late the night before.
Oh, go home a little early.
Yeah. She spent an entire day basically shopping, so...
That's fair.
I'm supposed to be looking after you.
I was doing something not dangerous today. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're doing a not dangerous thing. But I can still take you back
exactly
home.
when things are going to be dangerous.
You're looking out
I'll drop you off.
for the interests, right? Yeah. Okay. The following day, then, unless there are plans that I've missed over the evening. Again,
Oh no, I'm throwing into a bottle.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. following day. Tomorrow, for the record, is when the masquerade ball is dated to occur. So you have a day to play with.
All of today and it's tonight, or all of today and it's tomorrow night?
It's tomorrow night. It's technically
Okay.
today and tomorrow day, should you wish to do anything.
I'm gonna be making some weird ass bullets.
Okay.
I have no idea what werewolf blood will do inside of a bullet, but I'm happy to try.
That's what experimentation's for, right?
Exactly. Hey, I can't claim to be a thaumaturgist if I'm not doing weird thaumaturgy.
Weird science.
I'm waking up Archie entirely too chipperly. Entirely too energetically for as late as he'd been out last night.
Okay, yeah, we could start there. I'm assuming you're not in his room. Yeah, you're
No.
good fucking Archie! Shake him the fuck, yeah.
Wake up!
I'm already dressed. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you good to get going?
Yes. I've got everything good.
good.
We're ready.
Wonderful. I'm gonna hand him a big box as I'm walking out. Here you go. Carry that, please.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even question it. Just carry it. It's fine. Should I just need to know if this is explosive or not.
Not entirely.
Right.
I was saying, did I get any word from Enid's husband about what she asked him?
Oh shit, remind me what that was.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh, was it the wood?
Yeah.
Yes. He will have access to a small supply.
I'll be right back, sir.
It's something that he's been experimenting with for use in fancy handles, essentially, for revolvers. So he's got a small supply.
Could I... I'm not going to say borrow because there's likely no way I'm going to give it back. Take some. I really should get you in contact with Silas. I think you two of you would get along.
Will this support you in your endeavors?
Yes. May very well help in keeping me safe as well.
Then perhaps I need to order some more. My supplies appear to be running low.
I adore you. I hope you know that.
He kind of gets a little bit flustered. Thank you, and you, of course.
He's so wholesome.
Basically, you'll get not like a huge slab, because my understanding is it's quite a fancy wood, but you'll get enough to make. Well, I'd assume if it's being used to make miniature stakes, you'd be able to make like 30 out of it at least, which gives you enough to experiment with and fuck around with. But yeah, like a 3-inch slab. Add that to Archie's
Wonderful.
pile.
Yep. Am doing.
Sorry, I missed that last.
But you're just getting told to carry some wood.
I'm happy to carry wood. I'm good at carrying wood around.
The name of which was in the notes. I did
Bitrotan or something?
Benochian,
Yeah, you
Benochian.
There you go.
which is of a similar
sure.
diameter as bamboo. So
Oh.
it comes in rods.
Oh, okay, I take it back then. Couple of rods.
Well,
My bad.
Don't worry,
How
we
dare
can
you.
manage Sassa's wooden rod.
Okay.
Jeff, anything exciting happened last night, Archie?
Exciting is one word for it, ma'am. I would say we came face to face with some quite dangerous things.
This is
still
in the
in-
carriage, by the
I was
way.
gonna say, is this still
in the
shop? If
carriage.
So, he's
In
like,
the carriage.
Yeah, I have a little slidey window so I can talk through as the horses are going round. Let's just say we came face to face with something very dangerous, but we turned it into an ally.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll give you much more details when we're actually at our destination.
very well.
Catch you up on that.
Onward.
Okay. Takes you a little bit, but you'll be able to get to the sanctum. Vidoma, you don't stay at the sanctum, do you? You return home.
Yeah.
And you said
Home-ish,
that
yeah.
today you were off to spend some time elsewhere once your duties were dealt with. Or
she will come around eventually. It's gonna be chores at home, quality time, and then she'll be there like around the afternoon.
okay. All right. Clara, are you staying at the sanctum?
I do, yes. I live here now.
Okay, fair enough. Silas spent a significant chunk of the evening experimenting in the armory, so it might have been noisy. But that's also kind of how it is. I would say mid-morning, you will have Archie and oh god, what am I wanting to say? It is Enid, isn't it? I saw.
Enid, yes.
I was in the other game and I saw you put a thing up and it just made me confused for a moment. I was like, oh no, which one is it? Enid.
Why are you in the other game? God.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, sorry. They will show up in mid-morning. Archie has a couple of rods of this odd-looking wood and a big box. Fancy looking.
Good morning.
How do?
Good
I
morning to you, Governor.
come bearing some gifts.
I'm not a governor, I'm a king.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Anyway, gifts. She's actually pretty excited about this, so she's energetic this morning.
You know, we couldn't tell.
Ah, you're not here. Shut up.
I'm here in spirit. I'm a turtle in the corner. Suck my tiny turtle dick.
Fucking turtles, man. Banned from my games and fucking turtles.
I'm so okay with turtles being banned.
Go to hell.
They're up to something, I swear.
I'm already there.
First off, Silas, here.
Aw.
And I'm going to grab the bamboo, quote unquote, sticks and hand them over to him.
Thank you. I know exactly what to do with this.
Good. Another thing, I'm going to dig around the box. I have some masks.
Oh no.
Come now, do you not trust me?
I trust you when it comes down to fighting monsters, but I've never seen you dress another human being just yet.
I'm going to pull out like a brushed gunmetal type mask with some filigree on it. Huh?
I suppose if I must.
Good. Clara. Here you go, Angel. It's gonna be a white feather mask. But the tips are black.
She's going to look very confused, and she doesn't know whether you're insulting her or complimenting her.
Good.
Good, okay.
Not gonna lie, Archie, you were difficult.
Knives.
Just a mask of blades.
Honestly, yeah, the mesh she pulls out is kind of like a also metal, but it has kind of a star shape, like sunburst, made out of tiny little knives in the forehead.
Yes. Now I can shank people with.
Just headbutt them. That's wonderful.
Archie, is your middle name Jack?
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
Is Vidoma here?
She is currently indisposed of managing some private matters.
Very well. Hers can wait.
Indeed. So we have a bit to talk about, and I'm sure that we can catch Viadoma up as necessary through the amazing magical powers of exposition. But given that, something I kind of want to know, all cards on the table, are one of you fucking related to werewolves? Because the vampire said, I'm surprised you can't smell the wet dogs down there. Implying that the vampire might have known one of us is adjacent to werewolves.
Not to my knowledge.
Truth?
Truth?
Is your hubby a werewolf or something? Because the vampire clearly come out. Now, he might just be fucking with us.
Now, that would even be inappropriate to discuss amongst us, but no.
Hang on. Does Enid even know about the vampire?
No,
I was like,
I wasn't there either, was I?
yes,
You're
you
right.
were.
You're right.
You were.
Okay.
No, I was just like, we're arguing about this vampire, and I was like, at what point is she going to go, wait a minute, what the fucking vampire? Like, sorry.
It'd be immediately after asking if my husband is a werewolf. I'm like, well, that's inappropriate. Wait, vampire?
Okay, to catch you up last night, we went to East End. In the East End, for some strange reason, people decided to name something the same thing, like, I don't know, Hard Rock Casino or something. But we ended up running in there and saw through the wonderful auspice of our dear Lady of the Cloth, noticed a individual looking upon us with, you know, a nefarious gaze. So I activated my nefarious gaze and was like, oh, he's not there anymore. We followed this individual up to the roof, and I apparently intimidated him enough that he was like, hey, let's not fight right off the get-go. And we had a nice long conversation with this vampiric individual who apparently had an infestation of corpse flies, which I thought was more of a zombie thing or like Aleister Crowley, some shit like that, but it works out. From that point, we actually were able to get a good conversation with this individual, identifying that eye with the skull is part of the Invictus group.
Oh, okay. She's starting to write stuff down.
Yeah, apparently he's just a transient on his way through the area, and in this long conversation, Viadoma came to the conclusion that apparently our good friend Dr. Jekyll is attempting to interblend both werewolves and vampires together. Now, I think she's on the right. I think she might be a little bit shy, and she actually said it earlier today where he might be utilizing this concoction for himself, and man, that gypsy is clever. But we then followed the idea because we did find the whole thing about being under the East End, and there was a grate that allowed us to get underneath into the sewer area because, you know, the bridge is right there. And when we went down there, we found a fuck mother and a werewolf who Viadoma again said, hey, let's just not kill it outright. Maybe we can help it. So we decided to sit there and say, hey, you good or we about to start fighting? And apparently it could talk, so we had a nice long conversation, and it knew some member of our group, which I'll keep my mouth shut and let them talk about that shit at some point in time. And we had a nice long conversation, got some information regarding our quirk, because apparently there is some sort of crazy-ass abomination monster who's faster than a big-ass werewolf, was able to overpower it. And I've managed to find those shackles. Remember the letter where it says, hey, there's prevented change? He'll shake the box lined with lead with the shackles in it.
Huh.
I realize I just threw a lot at you. Any questions? Yeah, shit gets done every now and then. We don't fuck around all the time.
So,
So,
nice to know that there are those creatures out there that can be reasoned with.
yeah. Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure at some point it's become a raging monster. We'll have to put it down. But for the time being, it seems really nice, and I like him.
It's good to know. Man, I wish I didn't miss that.
Yeah, it's all. But I'm sure you had some very important things to do. No, safety of the city and concern. That being said, one of the things that I caught, and I kept my mouth shut because it was kind of out of place, is the vampire seemed very confused as to why we weren't picking up on the quote-unquote scent of the wolves. Now, mind you, he might have just been fucking with us, being hunters and all that, and fun stuff. But it makes me think that we might have more adjacent to werewolves than I have been led to believe.
Are we sure this isn't entirely because, Clara can sense things, but Doma can sense things, and you have your new eyes?
I'm still going to pose the question, because if I don't ask, I'd be an asshole when it comes later, saying that when I see one of you wolf out or some shit. I just kind of want to hear people say, no, I am not a werewolf or kin of a werewolf.
I am not a werewolf or kin of a werewolf.
Is Clara present for this conversation?
Yes.
You were the one that had the Latin translation, were you not?
Yes.
Yep. Do you want to give me a... give me a wits or an int. A cult? Yeah, we'll go with a cult.
I kind of want you to critically succeed. Your eyes roll back. Domo
Just start spouting.
In angelis era et importante.
Oh, that was a lucky roll, too.
You recall that when you first discovered this place, there were 3 arches you passed through. One of them prevented the vampire from entering. There were 2 others that had different inscriptions upon them, and you all passed through them. So if one of you was a werewolf and one of the arches was fuck off werewolf arch, either it was busted and you have a werewolf amongst you, or it wasn't busted and you think you're safe.
Not fully werewolf at this point in time. I just want to hear everybody say it, so that way when you kill me, I'm gonna be like, at least I tried.
I am not a werewolf, nor am I kin of a werewolf.
There.
It's really unlikely that any of us are.
Say it. Say it. Please.
Werewolf?
Yeah, say that you're not a werewolf and you're not adjacent to a werewolf.
As far as I'm aware, I'm not.
Excellent.
But
Archie!
your guess is as good as mine.
I already said I'm not a werewolf.
Excellent. And that's the thing, is I've looked at you
Although
all
I could
with...
become a werewolf.
I will.
See now, Silas, it's your turn.
I myself am only a dead man, and not even a supernatural one. I am not a werewolf, nor am I a demon, nor am I a wizard of any kind. I am a thaumaturgist at best, and a shitty one at that.
Kind of
I was
part,
knew a lady called Thalma.
kind of part demon.
Yeah. But I am not a
I just
demon.
had a brain blast.
Really, Vidoma, what you got for me?
Oh no.
So,
Oh?
we need to figure out the rest of it.
We'll see.
So right now, the primary lead we have is there apparently are werewolves in London. who are actively hunting the abomination alongside us.
This is a good thing,
Yes.
isn't it?
Our dear friend.
If they're hunting the abominations, they're not hunting humans.
So far as we know. This was like a first-time introduction. You know how first dates go. It's all bashful. Don't know what to say. Don't know where to put your hands. That kind of thing. It's always weird. But I do think that as long as they're hunting that particular monster, it's still an opportunity. The individual from last night said that they would put in a kind word to their leader. So we might have an opportunity there coming up. I'm going to keep the chains on hand because this individual stated that the chains might be the only thing that can slow it down. It does take a bit of blood to get them activated, and I don't know the side effect of it, but they are definitely extremely powerful objects.
Do you plan on asking Eleanor if she's a werewolf?
If she's here. She's a wizard. She could probably be a chinchilla if she wanted to be.
What is a chinchilla?
It's a rodent-like creature with a really, it's really furry and fluffy and soft. But
I
they're
don't know about that. Ugh,
fine.
rodents.
A platypus. Oh wait, fuck! You don't got those here.
Do you have them there?
Platypus in America? Yeah.
Really?
Platypi?
Yeah.
I thought that was an Aussie thing. My bad. Sorry.
Oh. Just because it's made of spare parts doesn't mean it came from Australia.
I thought it was...
No, I've heard of a platypus.
I was just going with the everything's trying to kill you vibe, that this cute duck-billed fluffy creatures can still poison you. It's like, yep.
Mind you, they are transplants, but I have seen a platypus in the wild in Oklahoma. But I promise you it was a transplant. It wasn't supposed to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite things is medieval depictions of animals, and they're just so wrong. It's so great.
But I have no doubt that as a wizard, I'm going to presume she can do anything until I see that she can't do a thing. Because magic is bullshit, and it breaks the rules of reality.
Mm-hmm.
So, that being said, the only leads we have moving forward is the ball, which is going to be going into Lion's Den. I did forget to mention, apparently with like crazy aura sight and my crow's feet eyes and things like that, the individuals who are aligned with the Invictus apparently have a skull on their hand, and he'll point to where he saw the markings. But it was like a hidden thing, an occult thing.
So something only you can see with your eyes.
Correct, and it is a very taxing thing to activate those things, so it's not going to be common unless I can like pickpocket rich people every single time I do it. Wink.
Is there anything else that this vampire or werewolf told you, said, that you can recall?
We did verify that the dark gift was most likely the act of embracing an individual to vampirism.
Oh.
Like I said, this was a single vampire just moving through the area and who's only talking to us because I was able to basically make myself a threat as much as it was. So
it's
what it says with grain of salt.
Unusual that Hyde, which we assume is a beast, correct? Werewolf?
I don't know what the fuck Hyde is. I think he's an amalgamation at this point.
Okay.
I think, to be honest with you, my thought process, I'm agreeing with Vadome on this one because it's a brilliant thing and it's the one thing I would think of. I think what Hyde's doing is he's using I'm going to use the word thaumaturgical, but it's not something that I can do. And he's taking bits of every kind of monster out there, mixing it into one giant paint shaker, shaking it up and drinking it. I don't know if it's a permanent thing or if it's just something he turns off and on. But I think Hyde's just like, I'm going to take the best out of everything and just be the best that I can be, which is really an American trait, so I don't know why he's trying to push for it.
Which seems to me would be something that the werewolves would want to stop as well. Unsure about the vampires.
I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know the interpolitical nature of vampires and werewolves.
Well, you said they hunt abominations.
They appear.
I feel like a mixture of everything would certainly be one hell of an abomination.
Don't disagree with you one bit. I do think that at some point I'm going to find out whatever the hell it is and mount the head on the wall. But
I'm not sure I know any taxidermist that would take that.
I got it. That's why I'm kind of making the weird bullets lately, because I don't know what the fuck to use against something like that. I mean, let's be real here. A monster that was able to overpower a werewolf in full form.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Tato
This is
just
no
tickled
laughing
me.
matter. This is no laughing matter.
I
What
got
are
a
you
message
doing, woman?
from Tato, and I just had to laugh.
Sorry.
Are you okay? Is this hysteria? Pat,
It's
Pat,
true,
are you okay?
I don't need to go
True,
to
though, I
the
will
asylum
throw a
just
shoe.
yet.
Would explain the smell.
So, okay.
I'm going
I'd
to
got an invitation to a masquerade. A
Indeed.
masquerade. There was also the letter I, which is Invictus, which seems to be a vampire clan.
The part that troubles me the most is that the vampires are working with Jekyll
Mm-hmm.
to do this, to the point to where they gave him what I consider to be an artifact level object that has the capacity to suppress the capability of a werewolf from switching from one form to another.
I wonder if the vampires even know that Hyde's doing this.
They have to, because if you ran into Excalibur, do you think people are just gonna, oh yeah, you're gonna loan it out to some Joe Schmo?
Mm.
Any company that's willing to invest money into a person has practically already hired them. For the Invictus to be investing artifacts in what Jekyll's supposed to be doing means that they're already invested. Now, it might be one or two vampires.
So,
Do
that's
remember,
not
by the
small.
way, the people in the bar that had the mark on them, the skulls on their hands, were not vampires, therefore probably not Invictus. They had an aura that was mostly human. They were closer to you.
Yeah, which they could just be lackeys.
So, the ghoul that we killed was a product of a vampire. The vampire could control it. Therefore, if he took the embrace, the vampires would be able to control him with his bullshit concoction. Forgive my language.
I am not educated as to the capability and supernatural powers of most vampires to control their progeny.
Mm. I don't like this whatsoever.
Now the question is, who's the abomination? Is it Jekyll, or is the abomination just somebody they're testing on? I don't know many doctors that test things on themselves. I don't know many doctors, to be honest with you.
I've seen so much it wouldn't surprise me. At this point, we've seen enough to...
What would you suppose would be the weakness of an abominable creation such as that? Because I don't necessarily know if it's silver.
Holy water? Clara? What do you think?
Absolutely beats me, but when in doubt, we could just smash it with a crucifix.
If the manacles contain, we could use the manacles possibly on Hyde.
It'll be a nightmare to get it on. I'll be happy to instruct anyone and everyone as to the operation of the shackles. I would very much like to make a gambit of firearms, like blessed bullets, silver bullets, Benosian bullets. I really want to use them Benosian bullets. That's going to be interesting.
Okay.
I'm not sure that would fit into my gun.
I make the bullets. I can fit anything anywhere, damn it.
All right.
We'll make it work. I think I actually need to make easily hideable firearms the thing. I think that's where I need to focus. You know, high society, are they going to be searching us for weapons when we go in there? Get a pat down or something?
I've been to a few masquerades actually, and while there is some security, the outfits are just so elaborate. It's hard to hide everything. So we may be able to get some things in there. And by all means, they very rarely fully check women, which might be a plus.
I am now stricken with the mental image of you just slightly lifting the bustle of your cummerbund and like the whole armory falls out. Like 30 guns, a whole cannon, some artillery, a horse.
That might be a little bit loud. But there are ways, I think.
I think I shall spend a part of that time making adjustments so that way our firearms will be substantially easier to hide.
Worst come to worst, we can, like, I have a strap for my gun for myself. We can strap yours to one of us ladies as well.
I have an idea. I'll make it work. I'm gonna
This
be
actually
busy.
kind of sounds fun. I'm kind of excited for this in a weird way.
What's weird about it? You're a hunter. You are legitimately enjoying the act of being ready to hunt down your prey. There's nothing more exciting than actually being on the hunt. You're getting this early hunt jitters.
I do need to become better with my weapon, though. Some
Your
training,
husband's
but
a
not a whole lot.
gunsmith.
He's trained me quite a bit.
It is an opportunity for you to get closer to him. There ain't nothing more important to a man than when his lady says, "Hey, can you show me this?"
I really should introduce you two sometime. I think you two will get along.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll leave it to you.
he's a good man.
I'm not.
I think you are more than you say you are.
Darling, I'm a horse thief and the King of England.
Possibly an asshole, but not a bad man.
Hey. I will not rob you of your delusion.
Very well.
Yeah. And if you'll excuse me, I got a lot of shit to make.
Possibly a bad influence as well, because I did not swear nearly as much since meeting you.
People only use curse words when they lack the words to say what is actually on their mind, which means you only got more in your head having met me than you have words for.
All right.
And I will resign myself to the forge.
Okay.
How are you, Clara?
Hidden in the shadows.
I was gonna say, I was like, absent? Question mark?
I swear I haven't been drinking that much whiskey.
I'd like to hear yours and Narty's thoughts on all of this. Crickets. Hang on.
The still
Eight.
muted, is that right?
Did I scare them off?
What? Sorry. I had to step up for IRL issue that came up real quick. I'm sorry.
You're good. I have maintenance coming tomorrow.
It's been a day. I apologize.
You're good.
Asking your perspective on the whole thing.
I have no idea. Honestly, I missed a big part of it because I had to step up. I apologize.
More than anything, it's your thoughts on like the whole deal with the vampire and the werewolf, and
No, they're all monsters, and I hate all of them. So, whatever we need to do that gets us close enough to destroy them all, I guess.
Same time though, enemy of your enemy.
Enemy of your enemy until the enemy is destroyed, and then what?
Pray.
Then you have a Cold War for like 50 years or so, and like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Hang on. Sorry, 2 seconds.
What about you, RT? Your thoughts?
Well, I kind of agree on one hand, like, shank 'em all, right? But on the other hand, I just discovered that some of my friends are kind of werewolves, so there's that. Are they inherently evil just because they're monstrous creatures?
Yes.
Says who?
If they live to protect, does that also make them evil?
Yes.
Did God not also create them?
No.
Okay.
She seems rather insulted that you would insinuate that. The thing about evil beings is that they never believe that they're evil. They think they're in the right. They think that they're the good guys.
The same can be said about
make
some
them the
humans
good
as well,
guys.
though. God made humans and they still sin too.
Yes, but being sin and being purely evil is two different things. Not to say there aren't evil humans.
And what's to say there can't be good monstrosities as well?
The qualifying word in that sentence was monstrosity.
And the qualifying word amongst the humans is evil. So,
Burn them too?
I think I am choosing to keep my mind open in this. We could use, if not allies, something friendly amongst this.
Friendly for now. I will say I told you so when the common enemy is vanquished and they turn on us.
If that happens, we'll deal with it when it does.
Quite.
Okay. So outside of fabrication, are there any grand plans for the day?
Probably go collect outfits eventually.
That's fair. The outfits will be ready. You were advised early afternoon, ready to be collected. Around 3-4 afternoon tea time.
I paid quite a bit to get it rushed.
So
Shut up, Rock. Go ahead. What was that line?
I'm just going to practice shanking people with my head.
head shank.
Practice using your mask as a weapon.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. You go pick up the stuff. If you have any particular outfits in mind, feel free to share. I think the specifics of the werewolf weren't explained too much. Also, with your so this is for Silas's benefit with regards to the shackles. You've seen obviously that when the blood of werewolves is spilled upon the incantation, that creature is restrained. You don't know if it can be used against others or anything like that. Just to be clear, unless you get some guidance from people.
My assumption is that it's the blood of the creature to bind.
That's fair. I'm just making sure that we're clear on what we actually what we have established and what is speculation. The rest of the day goes relatively smoothly, I guess, unless anyone has anything in particular they wish to do. We can fast forward to the following evening.
I'll show up in the afternoon.
Yeah. I gotta give Vidoma her mask.
Oh, that's true.
She will show up, like kind of late afternoon.
Oh, there you are. How are you, Vidoma?
I'm well. My mind is.
Actually, the answer to that depends on something that I get from Zank. While I'm there, like right before I leave, because I have my willpower back now, I'm going to spend a point to activate aura reading while I'm with him.
You sure?
Yes, because at this point she's like, okay, someone Archie knew had something going on. Now I have to know.
Okay. Spend your point of willpower.
So I need to know his composure.
You do. Hang on a second.
Who's she looking at?
Her significant
My
other?
touchstone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you're looking at me, I'm gonna have to make some rolls.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
In before Vidoma becomes Bellaswan.
3.
Jesus!
Will you expect him not to be a well-composed individual?
I was just like, damn, son. A lot. Okay, so I'm spending a point to do it. Is that 3 and 3? -3. And a second to cancel it out. I'll still have 3 for the next day. Okay, yes. I'll burn the second point just so I can add the 3 to cancel out the negative. And still have willpower for when we go to this thing.
Okay. Also, Silas just randomly critting out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm assuming that's crafts related.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
If you need input from me too, she can give input because she has some craft as well.
When it comes to, that's just to prime the wood to be made into bullets.
That's fine. That's a group beat from Silas.
Still owe you 2 more rolls.
Vidoma, you spend your minute looking.
And you know my first question.
How many questions do you get?
I get 1 per success.
1 per success. Okay. You get to see the color of his aura, right? Like, or is that one of your questions? Just to be clear.
That's going to be one of the questions.
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine. Yep.
Because it's is something going on with him? Is he supernatural or otherwise anything unhuman going on?
That's your first question?
Yeah.
There is nothing supernatural going on.
There is an immediate flood of relief.
You are not the father.
And she straight just drops the other 2 questions. She needs
okay.
nothing else.
Oh, is that okay?
That's it.
Fair
That's
enough.
it. She just wanted to be sure.
Fair enough. Things you do need to know. Silas, just clarify, you said this is to work the wood to prepare bullets, basically?
Because the metal, the wood itself, when turned into coal, reacts like tungsten. To the point where if you actually drop it, it sounds like metal. It's a rare and exotic material. This is to prime it, to make it ready.
Okay.
Then we make the bullets, and then we're making mounts so that way the firearms will be easy to hide.
Okay. Yeah, perfectly prepared.
And I will ask for help when it comes down to actually fabricating the stuff. It should be noted for our dear Countess that Silas at one point cackled like a madman, and then you saw him drop a piece of wood, and it ding, 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 ding. And it was just this success! I am the artificer!
You really would get along with Emmanuel.
But yeah, now I can accurately answer the question of how she's doing. I am well. My mind is much more calm.
That's good. I'm glad. I have a gift for you, actually. Whether or not you use it, it is up to you. But if we're doing this masquerade, you will need something to wear. And she's going to pull out kind of a gem tone multicolored mask that has like peacock feather motifs on it.
Aww. I think this may be the most expensive thing I own.
I'm glad I was able to give it to you then.
You were kind. Too
I
kind,
did try.
perhaps, but
I did try.
just don't let it cause you problems. People have a tendency to walk over kind.
Oh, don't worry about that.
It is my purpose to worry.
I have no intention of letting anyone walk over me.
Nor did I, but we are.
Okay.
There's still time.
I want to stay.
Do you want to very quickly make your remaining crafty rolls, Silas? Expressing what support or help you need for those. I'm just conscious that we've got about half an hour left to.
Understood. Oh, this will be fairly quick. I'm going to sacrifice one of my silver bullets to give the Benochian bullets a thread of silver core. Not that it'll do anything, but it's still, the thought is there. I will need help from dear Countess on that.
Do you want me to make it? I forgot all about the craft I asked you for myself for my own little project for the last time.
You're asking for a sword, weren't you?
No, not a. Oh, that was not.
That
me.
was Clara that would ask for the sword.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Clara. It was the kind of quote unquote armored.
The armored corset. Yeah.
Which we can add that to the list. I got 2 days worth of crafting to do. We're good. I just add it to the list, but I do need you to roll.
Okay, what do you want me to roll? Crafts? Intelligence crafts for helping you out?
Intelligence or wisdom plus crafts if you have any specialties for firearm.
Nope. Two successes.
Outstanding. So to actually make these specialty stake bullets. Ooh. And I need everybody to turn your weapons into me. Not you, Viadoma, because yours are already designed to be hidden.
All right. Just be careful. That was a gift from Emmanuel.
I'm offended.
This is
Clara
where
will
you
give
roll
you her
like
little dagger thing.
This is where you watch.
Maybe.
I already have hidden blades.
I need you to roll again for me. Enid.
All right.
What's going on?
Another two?
We're just figuring out the.
She's helping him with crafting
stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pop a willpower.
Okay. This is to modify them so that they can be hidden, right?
Yeah, it's to modify them to be hidden, and if you don't mind, I'd like to slap in the armor corset and the filigree to the sword.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Actually, let's say we're making all of our gear easily hideable, so we'll go down the list if you don't mind.
Do you know what to just do it all in one roll?
I can do it all in one roll, but I'm going to go down the list and explain them.
Okay, do it in one roll and then explain.
Okay,
Just
so we'll do the roll
for speeding up purposes, expediting even. Oh my fucking god!
Thank you.
That's another group beat. All right.
So, going down the list as I see it on Discord for Clara, the sword is polished, embellished. There is a rosary carved into the blade, but it is designed specifically to look like a costume piece. The corset that is designed for Enid is interlaced, so you can't actually see the metal, but it's more like lamellar, and it's not down long ways, it's crossways. So it's almost like an armadillo shell kind of deal.
Okay.
Via Doma doesn't have anything because her cestices were already made to look like jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Sorry.
just looks like a bunch of rings.
Our dear friend Lime has a stiletto dagger that is actually an insert from a ballpoint pen. So you pull out the rear of it, and it's very little handle, a lot of blade. And it's just a stiletto spike. And for Silas himself, his rifle is turned into a very ornate cane. Almost like a piano leg, almost.
Okay. I like it.
And he will then turn everybody's covert gear back over to themselves.
You're very talented.
I am a thief, a scoundrel, and a charlatan. If you can't be wealthy,
I'm just a scoundrel.
if you can't be good, you need to be good at what you do.
Alrighty.
Very well done.
Suitably garbed, presentable, and armed. The evening of the masquerade ball beckons. The momento. I momentarily forgot the information that I'm reading from.
I don't speak that language.
Una momento, por favor.
We are in England. We speak American here.
Oh yeah, for Enid's mask, by the way, she went full gothic.
Nice.
Of course.
Isn't there a film where where an American becomes the King of England?
I think
Is
so.
that the guy that
No
played Fred
idea.
Flintstone?
I imagine so.
John
I'll
Good.
tell you what it was called.
Yes.
It'd be amazing. You guys get access to American hot dogs.
American hot dog? What's different with American hot dogs to not American hot dogs?
Sourdough bun that's cut down the middle. You put a all beef bratwurst in the middle of it. Mustard, sour cream, and not sour cream, but mustard, sauerkraut, and then chili. It's very zesty, savory.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
We call that a
Sounds
New
bad.
York dog where I'm from.
All right. The movie you're thinking of is called King Ralph, with John Goodman as the lead actor. John Goodman as Ralph Hampton Gainsworth Jones, a former lounge singer from Las Vegas and heir to the British throne. You're welcome. It was released in 1991.
Wow. Lime pulled that one from the depths. Oh my.
Nothing from my Google fool. Fuck you.
You are a unique creature.
What did I pull out of the depths?
The John Goodman is the King of England film from the
Oh
90s.
yeah. I
Called
must have
King
watched it a
Ralph.
long time ago.
Yeah, it's called King Ralph, and it released in 91.
That's it, King Ralph. Good film. You should watch it. It's probably dated now.
Very.
Very.
I imagine. Okay. You all will make your way to the Gentlemen's Society of Elusive Arts. A somewhat fancy affair within the high-profile district of Mayfair. Conveniently not actually all that far from your current location. You can see that there are various other very fancy carriages in the vicinity, and well-dressed individuals with masks being ushered within a almost sort of museum-like structure, very grand. There are pillars, and possibly not entirely what you'd expect for the elusive arts, should we say. Don't you start conspiracy theorying. It's just the posh place, right?
I'm just being
the
a
posh
tart.
place. I'm assuming you just all go in with your invitation as a group.
Uh-huh.
That'd be a wise idea.
Okay. That's fair. The
Get this bitch out of her maid robes, and get this other bitch out of her clergy robes, and
everyone be looking fancy. You make your way up to the stairs. The doorman will take a look at your invitation. See that you are with a group. Kind of raise an eyebrow and beckon you inside. You can hear the sounds of conversation, music, laughter, people dancing. Very... Enid, you are probably like this. I would imagine is something something
she
you're
kind of
used to.
feels at home too. Yeah,
Everyone
this
else
girl has the barfly.
That's true. Everyone else might find this a little bit fancy. This is a glimpse into the high society of London, albeit through the masked visage of the ball itself. There are multitudes of people here. Hang on, let me just switch over here. We have a little gathering of sorts. There is canapes, trays of champagne being offered around. Lots of people conversing. You are essentially welcome to mingle.
Mingle we shall with each other for right now.
That's fair.
Get them comfortable with it first. Although I have faith that Silas will be fine in here, but
I think Silas is like counting purses and wallets that he can.
Oh yeah, this is a target-rich environment, shall we say?
yes, it is.
Oh, wonderful storyteller! I have a question for you.
Although I would say, okay, 2 seconds. Although I would say that you do see that nobody is paying for anything, but that is not to say that people will not have money available. Indeed, there are probably places where people are gambling here as well. Question, Clara.
Do I have the tingles?
Ooh. You know what? Yes. There is a lady approaching you from the other side of the room. I'm going to assume you've been here for some time. But you definitely get the impression that you are being observed. And you know the direction from which it is coming.
Wait. Do not tell me where it is. You can only tell me where it is if I accept the spook condition and if it is a vampire. And then I am aware of the exact location of every vampire looking at. That is how the feat works.
Okay.
I only know base if I'm being looked at by a supernatural creature. If it is a vampire and I take the condition, I know where they all are.
So you are definitely being observed then.
I feel like you've got a motion tracker and the whole field just turned red.
Now, that said, I am willing to take the position to be told where all vampires that are looking me are in relation to me. The mini-map just goes red. It's just everyone.
You cannot rest while enemies are close by.
Well, are you... The condition, remind me, gives you... Is it
It's the spooked condition. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And you're activating it?
I am willing to accept it if there are vampires looking at me and I become aware of how many and where they are in relation to me. So every single person in this room, if any of them are vampires, I'm about to know the exact number.
Okay.
Momonga takes off his ring. The person with the tick magic just...
Yes! Yes! The Overlord moment. Best scene in anime.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Consider yourself very spooked. There are probably well over 100 to 150 people at this event. At least a dozen of them are kindred.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you all will notice Clara getting, like, nervous and fidgety, right? She will position herself closer to Silas and whisper to him, there's 12 of them here. And then, like, very slowly, she will attempt to point them out without getting noticed.
Okay.
Oh, I think the way that Silas, because he is a thief, he's going to have her put her hand on his back, and he's going to say, top left, northeast, top right, so on and so forth, and he's going to have her on his back point out the locations, and he'll describe masks as a means to determine if that's a vampire or not.
Okay.
So that way she's not going, that fucker there.
Yeah, she will work with him to work that out, like following his lead, because obviously this is more his domain than hers.
Okay. There is, I would say, 4 of them are currently dancing in the sort of the dance area of the hall. There are 2 in and about the gambling areas. 4 more are observing kind of the room, not necessarily looking at you, but you're aware of them through your gift. This is a high-functioning, high society event. It's likely that they're just here for either influence or feeding or, who knows, it could be a variety of different things. One you don't see directly in the room, however, you see another individual kind of swaying through the crowd, making her way not directly towards you, but you do pick up on the fact that they are repeatedly looking in your group's direction as they are moving through the crowds. It is
hey, Lady Wraith is here.
It is a lady. She is wearing a high-browed, I would say, mask that looks perhaps a little bit like an owl's face. She also has a white rose in her hair. Her skin is a pale alabaster. And she will, after a moment, step out of the crowd and mingle over to your group.
That's who I think it is.
I cannot say that I am unsurprised to see you all here, but I don't recall sending an invitation your way.
I'm gonna give a deep bow, my lady. And do I recognize the voice? Or the
We'll say it's familiar, yeah. very familiar, actually. The voice is a reminder of a very bloodied event. Your explosive reveal, shall we say,
damn.
to what lurks beyond the veil.
Miss Shade, how are you?
Hush, hush. This is not a place for names. There she is. But there is a matter that we can discuss. I am about to begin something of a tarot reading. Would you care to join me? I have something of a proposition for you.
Can I get a track on her using empathy? Like an insight check.
You want to do you got insight?
Insight check.
Inside the Toreador, get her.
It would be
yeah,
empathy.
It would be empathy plus what? Presence? Yeah, I think presence.
Composure, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see composure.
I'm gonna pop a willpower because this bitch is scary, honestly.
It's the sus check. Let's go.
It's the sus check. A 3.
And what is it you're looking to ascertain?
Does she mean us harm? Like, is she angry with us being here? Is she offended? Will she harm us?
You get the impression that she is definitely amused by your presence, entertained by it, shall we say. And I would say that while there is definitely some deceptiveness to her tone, you do not pick up any open hostility from her.
I'm not gonna lie, that scared me.
Ma'am, if I may be so bold to ask, do we have your guarantee of safe passage for this tarot reading?
She will turn and look at you, a smile
The last one
creeping.
was very eventful.
My dear, this is an invitation to discussion, not one for dinner.
I appreciate your word on such things. There is that still overarching promise of a glass of wine, but better things for quieter nights, I suppose.
I simply wish to invite you to assist me in a reading. You appear to be involved in a number of affairs that you can't help but seem to draw attention to.
I am American. Drawing attention's something I'm good at. But I'm willing to hear you out.
Oh, please, accompany me here. And she will, assuming that you are going to be, or you're all coming, she's just like, please follow me.
Better for us to stay together in this.
And she will begin to sway her way across to a stairwell that leads down.
I have an important question. Am I specifically being watched for larceny? Is somebody looking at me going, he's going to steal something?
Oh,
Me.
me. Oh,
outside of your own group, you do not get that impression at all. In
Okay,
fact,
silent.
you get the impression that people are not looking at your group.
Standing. Silas gets close to people.
Okay.
I don't
It
even
is
roll if
kind of
nobody's-
low key, like go for it. So
You don't need to roll if people don't suspect it, right? That's
Correct.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can pick up a couple of items on the way.
Outstanding. I'll be happy to backpack eventually.
Okay.
Guys, I got too much treasure.
you step into my bustle.
Oh my. Oh my.
Now, the other side of that coin is I'm taking a lot of the items that aren't important to me and I'm putting them on other people in the crowd.
Mm.
Oh, you're replacing like the weight kind of thing and
No. Like Sir Charles over here, I stole his watch and I put it on Sir David over here.
Oh, you're creating mischief.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Maybe I should have gotten Silas the Jester mask.
But hey, I'm assuming that we're going to have to fight our way out, and if there's a bit of chaos, all the better. But the most important things that are important to me, like silver or special artifacts, I'm keeping those.
Okay. You definitely won't find any special artifacts, but silver. You'll definitely find some silvered items. Again, usual pocket watches, lockets, wallets.
Yep.
That
They're
kind of
getting
stuff.
swapped around.
Okay. And then you follow her downstairs? Excellent.
I am. I won't speak for anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
She will lead you down the stairs. Not one floor, but two. Away from the din of the music and the conversation, the laughters. Into a well-maintained hallway, a red carpet laid upon a hardwood floor. One of the doors will lead you to a something of a circular chamber with a tarot, essentially a tarot reading table set before it. Cards placed ready on the table. Chairs sufficient for at least 8 people. Mirrors the whole way round the room. Naturally, only your own reflections are present.
I'm what be.
She will sit down at the head of the table. Now then, please be seated. You must.
Is it just us down here?
It is just you.
I must say,
Uncomfortable.
just in case things do turn sour and you do plan to kill us all, I must say, in all honesty, it is good to see you again. You were there for the first major supernatural event of my life, and I do appreciate you.
Such kind words.
I imagine in this world, kind words are as rare as the most precious gold. I don't deal them out swiftly. But they are true.
In my experience, kind words have a hollow ring to them. But I appreciate your sincerity in this, albeit difficult situation for you, I'd imagine. You all have seen much since we last met.
Hey.
So you've been keeping good track of us then?
It is what we do.
Mm.
You, as a high-standing lady, should know all about the power of information, secrets. They have a value all
I've
of their
heard-
own.
Many in my lifetime, yes.
Your handling of the cover-up, shall we say, is quite adept for someone new to this. You have a promising future.
You flatter me. Thank you.
Now, shall we begin? You muted.
Let us begin this witchery.
That looked powerful stuff, though. Whatever you were saying, I was like, oh, that's a shame.
If only we could hear.
I know. I was like, my lip reading's not that good.
Vadomo, will lean over because she's probably sitting next to Archie, and in Romanese to him, just, this feels ill.
I'll reply, I'm shank ready.
Tapping the mask.
And before she knows Romani.
Right? Waiting for.
She's fucking old. She has to know some lot of languages.
Yeah, but
I'd
that's
love
one
to
of
meet a
those
dumb
ones that's
vampire.
like,
Not to derogate or derive, as you will. Go ahead.
She will offer the deck to you all. Who would like to cut the deck?
I like cutting things.
She will offer the deck to you.
I'm sorry, it was an opportune moment. I'll stop with the shank jokes. I'll still cut it though.
Okay. She'll pick up the first card and lay it down face up in front of you all. It is the Lovers. Question. Who here is familiar with tarot? I know you are, I know you are directly familiar with tarot, but is Vadoma familiar with tarot?
probably.
Should we?
I feel like that
do,
falls under a cult, and I would
was
not
gonna
be.
say,
So
should we do an occult check and find out how familiar?
I do have a cult, so it tracks.
I
Honestly.
just want to point out, you're asking
So
the
tempted
gypsy
to-
if she's used to tarot.
Listen, I
It is
assumed at
very
least one of you
stereotypical, though,
had.
so I do
Can I
appreciate
retcon
it
me
now.
being like a secret tarot reader? Because I think that would be really funny.
He's a
It is really
secret
tempting to do,
gypsy
like,
tarot reader.
a luck roll just to see if that is like that little chance she like hyper fixated on it at one point in her life or something.
So
High society is into all sorts of
I
weird
would
shit
say-
sometimes.
Give me wits and occult.
Well, I'll roll a wits occult.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a reason to be aware of stuff, feel free to give me that roll.
I hung around with gypsies. Who knows?
I'm
It's
sure,
not Native
like
American
in high
style,
society, there have been tarot readings just for fun, because high society ladies get their rocks off on a lot of different weird things.
It's
True.
The culture is very superstitious. By the way, we might overrun a little. Well, we already have, but we might overrun like a little bit tonight.
So we'll see, just for shits and giggles.
fine.
Nah, okay.
Yeah.
Then
I-
luck roll.
I rolled it because she's an academic, so
No, that's fair.
So here's my question,
Okay.
Zhang.
Yep.
Is it upright or quote unquote reversed? Because they do have different meanings
do.
according to their size.
This will become so. It's
Things like,
upright.
fuck.
No, it's fine. It's upright, but the reason you will understand very quickly why this role was important. So, you will be aware of what the card means. However, as she flips it over, she will read, "A bargain was struck. Their coupling forbidden."
What?
Is a card of partnership, trust, and unity. But also the concept of choice between things that are opposing and mutually exclusive.
All right.
It's duality, in a way.
She will pick the next card. Revealing the Hanged Man.
Oh shit.
Am I to assume these are all upright?
Yes. You are so your understanding, and Archie, your understanding too. The information she is saying is it's close enough to the cards to be loosely accurate. However, there's more than what the cards are being more to what she's saying than what the cards are what they would not normally say, essentially.
Like thieves' camp.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Ah, I'm a thief.
So the
But you
Hanged
can't.
Man.
Huh.
Walls have fallen, leaving a palace divided.
Meanwhile, Fathoma's relaying, like, the traditional meanings
Sure.
over.
Yeah. So traditionally, Hangman, surrender, new perspectives, enlightenment. It's closely related what she's saying, but again, she's saying more than the cards should.
Mm.
The next card. The Fool.
No beginnings.
The madness hides amongst those of likened minds.
Idealism.
She will then pull the Wheel of Fortune.
Change and the inevitable.
An opportunity to be undertaken. Lastly, if I remember this correctly, if it's inverted, it's the opposite, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the Hierophant, inverted.
Rebellion.
Nonconformity, new methods, ignorance.
Indeed. Perhaps it is you who should be this side of the table.
Forgive. Do not mean to
No,
your speech.
I have told you. The cards have told you much. Indeed, I'm here to offer you something of a bargain. But it will come with something of a cost. And she'll smile.
The sacrifice of the other card. Hangman.
I am prepared to assist you more directly in your endeavors in dealing with Dr. Jekyll. However, the cost is that his life must be spared.
Why?
I have my reasons.
Before a Faustian bargain is dealt, one would assume, with cards on the table, that one can understand who the dealer is. Who are you, if it is not so bold to ask?
In this...
And he'll hold his...
No, sorry, Karen.
He'll hold his hand out for the cards.
She'll pass them over to you.
As she answers, he's doing these fanning tricks so the cards look like they're going through geometric shapes.
Okay.
And
yeah.
he will show different cards as she talks.
Me? I am... And she'll kind of keep watching the cards. Then her hand will lash out, snatching one of them, turning it face up. It is a chariot.
He looks over at Viadoma. The fuck is chariot mean?
Ambition, but I don't think that is her.
I am progress.
Also, discipline and direction. She is guide in her own.
You're breaking up.
She is. It's direction, a guide in her own.
So you were acting independently?
Oh. I may be trying to pull your strings, but I have strings of my own.
Well, in Thanksgiving for your truthful answer, and in the geometric shapes, he'll have one card that flips, and it looks like it's a single card with two faces, as he's got the card of death and the ace of wands back to back, as if they're one card before they get shuffled back into the deck.
Out of curiosity, does she have any symbology on her? Like, for instance, the eye with the skull.
Give me an investigation roll. You said the ace of wands?
The ace of wands and the
death.
death card.
New beginnings, inspiration, enthusiasm.
Just one.
You see that she has a bracelet with a charm. That charm is a stylized eye with a skull.
And
Just for confirmation for myself. Okay.
And dear lady, if I may be so bold to ask, do you know of the thing that we're seeking? Not just the man.
She'll point to the... She'll point to the card with the hanged man. A palace need not be a physical thing. one has often thought of their mind as something of a palace.
Was it you that offered him the dark gift?
She'll kind of like flash over her eyes over to you very, very quickly. No.
Insight check. Sorry, I got it.
Go for it.
Palace has fallen, the hanged man is sacrificed.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
To
we've
do what
overrun
he
a
is. The hanged man is sacrificed, and the palace has fallen. He has sacrificed his own sanity for this?
That's a crit.
Did you just crit?
I just crit.
Group beat.
All of my characters end up being vibe checks.
Giving me your secrets, Magic Man.
He has
She was not
sacrificed
lying.
his own mind.
Huh?
She was not lying. And she is... The information she's giving you is definitely, I would say, something you would describe as half-truth. She's trying to give you the information without telling you the information. And you said, essentially his mind is split.
She said the hanged man is sacrificed, and a palace has fallen. He sacrificed his own mind for this.
Whether he knows it or not, one can assume.
And he's amongst those who also wish for what he wishes for?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
In persuasion, I would like to off-center her attention, and he's going to clap his hands together, and Deck will disappear entirely.
Okay. That's 3 group beats we've had today, right? Just to be
Yep.
clear.
Getting
I've got enough for my next endowment now.
Oh no. Okay.
Not another. Okay, 2.
Remind me the phrasing of your question, just so I can.
He's amongst those who wish for the same thing he wishes for.
Excuse me.
How dare you?
Or he's hiding amongst those who of likened mind with his.
Hiding. Using them as a screen probably would be a more accurate term. He really has no care for those he deems beneath him.
I've met others like that.
We
This
could be
does not
related.
benefit. This does not benefit you.
The fodder that he has aligned himself with, I have no interest in. They have something of a fascination with the good doctor. Perhaps an aligned vision, but they are inconsequential.
The hounds of hell do bark loudly, don't they? So, team, what do you think? Artie. Whap! Artie!
Archie's had to disappear, unfortunately. So she will look at you and smile and say, "If I still had them, I would put my cards on the table. I will tell you where to find him. In return, you agree." not to end his life. Harm him if you need to. Subdue him.
What would giving him to you look like exactly for... what
I don't
he's
think she
been
asked that.
doing?
She asked us not to kill him, not to hand him over.
I assume not killing him would be handing him over. Otherwise, what would we be doing with him?
My thought
Handing him over
process
to
is-
police?
We have unfinished business with the doctor. He represents an interest from an authority higher than my own. A deal has been struck, and he is... I don't know if you've noticed, but slightly off the rails.
Very reckless.
He is close to perfecting his experiments as he sees fit, and we would steer him in a different direction.
Do you agree with what he's doing?
I would say that if he is successful, it could mean something of great import to me and mine.
And what would that look like for other kinds? For our kind, specifically.
I do believe that I've shared all that I am able to. With one exception. Do you accept my offer?
I'm looking to the others right now to see what their opinions might be for this.
Silas is going to look at the corner of the room where he would stand himself to get the best view if he could hide perfectly and spend a willpower to activate the eyes.
Do we need to give you an answer now? Or can we discuss it amongst ourselves?
Time is pressing. You activate your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Have a look around. Whilst two of the mirrors, we'll just let you have this. Two of the mirrors are essentially two-way mirrors. You are not being observed.
If we were to say no, would we be allowed to leave freely?
You have my agreement that I will not harm you.
And then I turned my eyes on her.
She has a very similar aura to the individual you met upon the roof. I can't remember which color we chose, but she is...
You said it's pale. I did look back and it does say determine how your character perceives auras.
Okay.
Maybe they see different hues as different emotions or hear whispers in the back of their
Okay.
mind.
So it's not necessarily a set in stone thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my mind, with how Silas's thaumaturgy works, he sees Cain with his hand on her shoulder.
Okay. Yeah. You would perhaps see, as maybe not on her shoulder, but you'd perhaps see another hand puppeteering her.
Isn't that a thing? To answer your question, my dear lady, I've got no problem with it. In the end, It's all a fight, and we're all going to one conclusion. Hopefully, we can just minimize the amount of damage between now and then.
And ideally, prevent damage in the future.
Well, with your consent, you will find what you seek within the sanatorium at St. Alkmund's.
He's already been committed.
Or he's working there with them.
She'll point to the fool. Have you already forgotten what the cards have told you?
New beginnings. Ignorant.
The madness hides amongst those of like minds.
Foolishness. He's using the patience. That's why you don't care about those he works upon.
That'd be why he wouldn't care either.
Those he sees as lesser. People whose minds are already broken.
I cannot speak for the others, but I'm okay with this agreement.
Ellis is going to clap his hands together, make a gesture, and the cards will reappear into his palm, and he will offer her the cards. However, it's a normal deck of playing cards, and there is a clear sense that he is planting the tarot deck upon her person separately. But full, nothing taken from it directly.
Okay.
And a bit of fortune telling for you. Not all puppeteers pilot with the left hand. The left-handed path is the one that's going to cause you the most trouble.
You can see her eyes kind of squint a little bit behind her mask.
And he's going to look up at the hand that's puppeting her with those crow feet eyes. It was a pleasure.
Oh, it was very good to see you all again. Good luck.
Thank you for your time.
And hopefully we don't got to kill a bunch of people on the way out.
I'm not nearly dressed for that.
I am.
So you leave, and we have overrun by nearly half an hour, so I think, unless there is any last-minute random shenanigans afoot.
Nope, you can tell me what else is in her pockets later. Bye.
Alright. Well, that will be it for today. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for playing. I'm sorry that it overran a little bit. We kind of started a little bit late. My bad. But it was quite fun. We got a lot done. Very happy with how things are progressing. The story is getting quite juicy. The plot is thickening. I'm quite enjoying it. It's very, very cool.
This is fun. I like this.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us in the chat as well. Please do like, share, subscribe where you think it's appropriate. And do consider leaving us a comment below with who you think is deserving of a session beat. Obviously, you guys drop me a message with who you think is deserving of the table beat. And have a think if you have achieved any of your aspirations for next session. That is going to be it for today. We should be back on Friday with the continuation of our hardcore Out of the Abyss campaign. Things are spicing up there a little bit as well. We just had a run-in with Yenagu in the Underdark, so it was very cool.
And now we be chasing him.
And now you're chasing him. Yep. So yeah, it's very cool. So yeah, we should be back on Friday. Until then, please do take it easy, and as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Toodaloo.
Bye.